sports, it has been anything but a friendly homestand here, but they'll try to close out the final game on home ice tonight with a W.
Second time this season we've met the Devils in a game we've played. But the first time we've stuck them in the jerseys, so we'll see how this goes. Rock got laid out hard, and the Devils are off sides in all of that cluster. This is the first game of NHL 25 I've played in over a week, so I'm not exactly sure if we should expect great things. We have won 2 face-offs here. Gandalf Gray cycling around, and then Lucas just refused to move. In fact, there's a lot of non-movement happening, especially on the back end. Nico Hischier coming in, but a nice pickpocket by Gandalf Gray, and up to Ingvar. Ingvar will turn to the middle. Scuffy, big shot. Even bigger save. Looked like it stunned the goaltender. Rock in the midst of a lot of chaos. Ingvar, wish he would have gone up the ice a little bit sooner. Dropped it back. Rock just got taken out by a teammate. Rough first shift for Squiddy Rock. Big hit by Gray. And in moves McGee. Tried to go back to Lucas, and unfortunately that puck went to Dave Heinrich instead. Mercer moving around, looking for a pass recipient. Andre Palat gonna get laid out by Gray. Lucas late turn around, and now Gandalf Gray gonna lead a rush. Once again, tried to pass back to Scott, and the pass goes across there. Good pickpocket here by Ash, though. Fresh onto the ice, front of the net, and a save from Markstrom. That was a good pass intercept. And then the Devils thought that pass was going to work. They went for a line change. Wound up with a 2-on-1 in Hartford's favor. Quiet crowd here at the Prudential Center. Off the face-off, LeBeau back to one of the Rocks. Shot got blocked. Thomas Tatar just hold a shot, tipped up in the air. Siegenthaler trying to navigate in behind the net, but Pat's got it. Center, big shot again, and another nice save by Markstrom. Shots 4-0 in favor of the Whalers early stages. A couple of big, heavy shots saved by Markstrom so far. Pat tied up. Tatar will sweep in. Big hit again, my God. Been some big hits by Hartford already in this game. Jassole the middle. Turned aside. Now we haven't been here in a while. If I remember correctly, one of them might be hurt. But I guess we'll see as this game goes along. We have not taken a look at the lines. They have been playing together, but maybe not today. Cotter Siegenthaler, front of the net. Iffy defense, a really late trailer it felt like there for the Devils. Got involved in the play, screwed everything up, got everybody out of position, and Siegenthaler ripped it past. I mean, they got guys just kind of chilling around in behind the net. They pass out to that trailer, and then both of them just break to either post. One of them bound to be open, and Evo gets beat. So the fact that Turbo Yoda is out here leads me to believe that I do believe one of the Rocks is injured. Nice pass intercept. Fulton Reed out wide Ash. This line has been flying around over to Scott. Scott with a big-time shot. Once again, save from Markstrom. I'm just more offended that Logan Paul has a 90 overall in the new game. Scott's got a face-off win. Yeah, there's definitely something really goofy about the defensive pairings here in this one, because it's usually, if Turbo Yoda is in the lineup, it's usually me and Turbo Yoda, not Fulton Reed. Cotter out wide. Takes the shot. Iffy save there from Evo. Scott with it. Ash in the middle. Got by. A very odd hit attempt. Ash the shot. Loose in front. Heinrich, or rather Markstrom, will cover it up. Yeah, it's a bit of a joke.
Hartford still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities.
Just 2 shots for the Devils. Tipped in front of the goal. It went off the crossbar and back to Markstrom. Oh, boy.
Some last-second communication with the D.
Might not exactly be our night here for a while, if things like that are going to happen. Oh, no, wait. So, no, both of the Rocks are here, so our lines are just screwed up. Guess we'll fix that before next game. I actually really like them together. I'm not just doing it because somebody told me to. Ingvar cuts to the middle, takes a shot. Another nice save from Markstrom. He's got 10. In the very early stages, Hughes pushed around, intercepted by Squiddy Rock. And now Lucas sweeps around. Oh, we gave it right to Hughes. Lucas makes up for the bad pass, and now we'll advance this up the ice. However, they went right for Lucas. Bad time for a line change for the Whalers. Mercer took the shot. Now Lucas again. We're going to have to try and drop that back. Need to get this puck off his stick. Pat trying to move in. Forced off his stick. Back to the point in gray. Jassel moves in. That's a shot that's blocked. Big hit down low. It's been a rough first period for Andre Palat. Oh, my goodness. We might actually lead in hits here in this game. Pat tried to put on the brakes. He got bullied by Pesci. Jassel moves in, looking for somebody to pass this off to. Found me. Shot from Rock. Save again. Markstrom has been outstanding in the early goings here of this first period. My goodness, LeBeau. Good cross-ice pass to Pat, but he's out of gas. LeBeau the shot. Loose in front. Now back. Pat. Rock. Tipped. Wide. First time we've seen Mudcat steal here today. Another nice scoring chance. That does not go for the Whalers again. Yeah, I remembered all their names. I just don't really remember the numbers. It's kind of a tough one to get right. Oh, geez. Mudcat Steele tried to make a nice play. Larry Bird being seen for the first time today. Steele going to look for Bird. And it got broken up just enough to the point that there was never really a scoring chance. Steele tipped one in front of the goal. 6th of the season. And that comes out of nowhere. Markstrom had been doing so great here in this first period. Steele all alone in front of the net. Tipped it right past.
These aren't flashy goals, but they're hard-working goals to fight for position. Sometimes you're rolling off a check, sometimes you're fronting one. Always trying to get your stick available to change the direction.
Larry Bird collects a point. And this game is tied, believe it or not. Finally got one past Jacob Markstrom. Siegenthaler with a good cross-ice pass. Lazar somehow got that through to Tomas Tatar. Hamilton a shot that just got intercepted like a pass there by Ash. Scott gonna move in. Took it right to the front of the net. And a little bit too much contact in front. Good poke there. Now Ash back in. I thought we were gonna have a little bit of rust here in this one. Not the case. Ash tried to force it through traffic. Doesn't go. Oh my God. These hits today for the Mudcats have been disgusting. Ash doesn't really have any friends. Shot off of Markstrom. Back to Squiddy Rock. Blocked off of a Mudcat. Devils just going to dump this in. Late stages of the first period. Scuffy McGee onto the ice. And he might just have his man burnt. And I went to go stick handle and just flipped it on to Markstrom.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck.
It's not very often I do that. I'll make the wrong stick handle a good chunk of the time. Not very good at it. It's not often I do something like that. This is going to stay on side here. Back to Ingvar. Save from Markstrom. Lucas just going to take it to the front. It winds up on the stick of Dougie Hamilton as Heeshear laid out. Siegenthaler, however, into the zone. Hughes the trailer. What was any of that sequence?
Looking to make something happen along the board.
Squiddy Rock turns, has space, tried to take the shot. Might have gotten slightly dispossessed. from behind, and now Hughes moves in. Was trying to make something happen. Harold Ingvar laid him out from behind. Ingvar, final seconds, trying to get this up the ice. Hugh was offside, and I didn't really realize it. So apparently we have to answer in a fight to that. Jasshole and Hughes. And once again, a Hartford Whaler has won a fight. Rough one there for Luke Hughes. Not sure why he was the one stepping up there for that.
He looks visibly shaken up. I think he's going to need some medical attention, James. At the very least, some ice packs.
And I didn't try to take the shot because I knew there was a whistle. There was 1 second left as Jasshole has hurt his hand. Supposedly. That's not good. Face-off is won. Back out into the Devil's zone. That ends the period, so... Well, we won the fight, but did we really? Maybe it's like my theory about MLB The Show. After I take a little bit of a break from the game, I get better for a short period of time. Ray was looking for somebody to dump that off to in stride. Rock kind of bouncing around. Lucas picks that up, taking it to the front of the net and scores! What a goal from Lucas! Just swerved right through Devils defenders. He's got his 6th, the Whalers' 2nd of the game. And the first Hartford lead here of this one. Two Devils all over the back of Lucas there. Markstrom looked a little bit desperate there to try and get a piece. Maybe he thought it was going wide. I don't know. 25th point. Look at Scuffy trying to run away with a point lead.
James, as they seem to have control of the game right now, they can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Scuffy's also been having a really good night on the faceoff dot. Gandalf Gray sees a path in. Gray front of the net, lost it. And then Ingvar had a whack in there on Markstrom, but it's saved again. A lot of action here for Hartford in the first minute of period number 2. Shots are 20-3, by the way. I do not recall outshooting an opponent like that. Gandalf Gray. Slap shot, one-timer actually, save with the glove of Markstrom. And this New Jersey Devils team, I mean, it feels like we need to remind you, looking at the shots right now, I mean, they're 2nd in the Metro. They have a very good record on the season. Gray, another big-time shot. McGee in behind the net. Trying to outskate everybody. Now McGee, oh my goodness, took a phenomenal shot. I'll tell you this, without Markstrom in net for the Devils, there's no way this game is still attainable. The win is still attainable for New Jersey. Gray, another one. I mean, we're just taking shots at will here. Trying to make something happen. Paula tried to deke. Should be won by Rock in the corner, and it is. And Ingvar was trying to round the edge. Did have to slow up a little bit. Stops, goes again. Ingvar front of the net, and that goes wide. Pesci gets double-teamed, and they put it right onto the stick of Dave Heinrich. Big-time chance there. Heinrich to the middle. Lucas, big-time shot, and he's got his 2nd of the game. Oh, I am curious about the speed of this shot. Oh, that was a bomb. Calling for it. 103. You know, we don't see too many of those.
Hartford's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
No wonder it went in.
Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
26 shots to 3. And a 3-1 scoreline. Gandalf Gray just gonna skate in. Gonna look. Heinrich, big shot, missed wide. Still loose in front. It was handled momentarily by Brendan Dillon. Tatar drops it back to Nosen. That was a big hit, and somebody's slow to get up for New Jersey. Heinrich to Ash. Had to try and dump that off. That was somehow offside. It had to be very slim here. Tatar's going off on a penalty. And that's why the pass... So the pass was intended for Gandalf Gray. It wound up going to Scott. And that's right there why. Tomasz Tatar for interference.
Man advantage unit is set.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots
Well,
to the net.
right when the Devils really couldn't afford something like this.
The Devils win the draw.
Hamilton tripped up by Sauce.
We got a penalty coming up.
Right when the Devils couldn't afford something like this, we bailed them out. Not really sure why that happened. I didn't try to stick handle to really do anything with a skill stick there. Blade of the stick was right on the puck. All of a sudden, it was in his feet. So we'll go 4-on-4. Maybe this is what the Devils need. Scott couldn't win the face-off. Siegenthaler tried to take the shot and lost it. Hughes into Bratt. Hit a skate in front. There's just so much action in close there. Trailer and Scott. Lucas picks it up. Looking for the hat trick. Trying to pivot. Lucas still with it. I mean, I just couldn't find anybody. Everybody wanted to stand still. Bratt going to get bulldozed over, but in moves Siegenthaler. Harassed from behind, and it winds up on Pat's stick. Oh, hello. Dave Heinrich is all by himself. Back to Lucas. I might just let shots rip with Lucas for the rest of this game to see if he can finish off the Hattie. A missed hit by Ingvar, and then a hit by me.
Coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second.
Paula and Pat. Turbo Yoda tried the bomb. Got blocked in front. Fulton Reed down low. Hughes still has it. Oh, my goodness. Still with it. Crossing. Turbo Yoda. Save from Markstrom. You're talking about controlling puck possession. I mean, the Devils are... I mean, we didn't make a difficulty change. We're still on All-Star 6-6 on the sliders. Unless the game changed it for me.
Got it in the offensive zone.
However, usually tipped in front of the goal. Pat's got one. Get back to that point in a moment. Pat's got 18 goals on the year. And what a second period for the Whalers. Markstrom looking to the right. Puck went left. Well, I said we were going to finish a point, but in the replay, I kind of forgot what the point was, so we'll just gloss over that.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard.
Oh, never mind. I remember. I was going to say, I mean, usually when you dominate the first two periods of a game, especially like this in the shot total, that the third period doesn't end up being very fun for you. That one got deflected wide. Lazar in tight, rang the post, and that's out of play.
The puck goes up and over the glass. Hartford's offense came to...
However, in those types of games, usually you have a whole bunch of shots, and the goaltender stays outstanding for, I mean, 2 of the 3 periods. Ingvar was around until he had to hold up. In moves Tatar. Just throws a pass there onto Evo, essentially. Rock couldn't get by. Scuffy can. Gonna look to cross. Ingvar, what a save from Markstrom. Lazar. Lucas got in the way. Apparently got the hit down there on that. And Lucas once again gonna look for his third. Saved in front. McGee in the corner. Back to Lucas. Tried to shoot it. Get it back to him again. Lucas to Scuffy. Now Gray. Gotta look for him. One-time bomb. Missed wide. Gray picks it up back of the blue line. Gandalf Gray runs into a teammate. Scuffy the shot. Saved again. I mean, hey, if you're the Devils, I mean, Markstrom's keeping you in this game. Without a doubt. Scott bulldozed over from behind. You know what? Maybe they did have a gameplay update in the 8-some days that we haven't been here. Kind of an animation we don't see very often. Ash trying to move in, got dispossessed. Puck goes wide of Markstrom. Foot, Bastion, poked away again. I mean, they cannot generate shots. We are controlling the middle of the ice. Ash to the middle, hit Scott. Foot blasted by Rock. Tried to pick the puck up. That's one blocked in front. Heinrich sends it around the boards. Larry Bird back out on the ice. Can the big fella get something going? Cross to Sauce! And it's in the back of the net. Sauce Castillo, only his second goal of the season. Given that he is kind of the first guy off the bench. Just bunts one home. Hughes just looked a little bit lost. We were able to get it onto the stick of Sauce. That's 2 assists on the night for Larry Bird. How about that? Wait, why is Sauce playing center? Our lines really are fucked up. Turbo Yoda off the face-off. Good luck taking him down. Up to Hughes. Mudcat steal with a hit. Got it free to Bird. Yeah, sure. Bird's got it. Up to Sauce. Had to kind of hesitate for a second, otherwise we were going to get blasted. Sauce got blasted anyway. Hamilton to Bratt. Fulton Reed just powered over him. And in moves LeBeau. Trying to dance around. Reed in front. That got tipped in front off of a Devil. Up to Heeshear. Onto the stick of Reed. Turbo Yoda looking for anybody. That got deflected. Hamilton poked away. Now Bratt. Onto the stick of the Turbo Yoda. Can we get somebody moving up the ice, please? It's like we're just sitting here in our own zone. Anybody back there? Anybody back there? No. Where is everybody? We went for a line change for the defensive pairing and just about paid a heavy price for it. Gray gets blasted. That was Nemec. Tatar. McGee got in the way. Lazar hit hard. However, there's so much of a collision in front. There were about 4 bodies down. Pass misses Rock. It's picked up by Palat. That wound up being a scoring chance. Big hit by Gray, but he didn't pick the puck up. It's still with Andre Palat. Pass essentially onto Evo, and now Gray again. That hit his skate, and this stays onside. Palat. Now Ingvar, poke check City. Rock makes it by. We've finally broken it out. Final seconds of the period. Rock a shot that's blocked. Pesci to Halla. Hit by McGee in center. And we will head to the third period in a 5-1 Whalers scoreline. And what a goofy way it was. It was there at the end of that period. I mean, I don't know how either team didn't score in all that stupidity. Well, I am expecting some madness here in the third. Devils have just been closed off most of this game. Nice play by Hughes. Good cross-ice pass, Pesci. And now, a little bit of a mess defensively. Back the other way. Bratt the shot. Save from Evo. The pass out of the net. Oh, my God. Lucas, good job to hold up. Would have been offside. Lucas looking for his third goal of the game. Lost it in front of the net.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
Jesper Bratt hit hard once again. McGee swerved around the hit. Doesn't have any help. Oh! I was expecting that hit to be so much worse. New Jersey being a little bit more aggressive as that one's tipped up and out of play. A little bit more aggressive with the body checks here in the third. I mean, they have to. It's an aspect of the game that we have, oddly enough, owned to this point. Fourth line out. Siegenthaler. Shot and a save from Evo. A funky pick up there for Scott. Scott winds up on a devil's stick somehow. Reed just left the puck behind. They hardly touched him. Now Siegenthaler. Between the legs pass. Palat wasn't expecting it, and that's intercepted by the Turbo Yoda. Might just take this to the front of the net. We even hit Markstrom as well. In the most Turbo Yoda fashion ever. Not a guy that's going to be able to make any sort of a move down there. Scott and Holla. Won by Hartford. Tipped in front of the goal. Ash had a great chance in there on that. Broke that up from Palat momentarily, and now Hamilton tried to get that through traffic. Scott picks it off. Off the boards, Ash with it. Want a defenseman. I guess I'll do. Save from Markstrom, his 32nd of this game. And regardless of the results, I know he's allowed 5 goals, but gotta imagine Jacob Markstrom is one of the 3 stars of this game if this keeps up. LeBeau with it down low. Full pressure for the Whalers. Trying to find an open defenseman, and we gave it right to Nemec. LeBeau with a good play to make up for that. Not the greatest pass, but this will stay in Whalers' possession. That'll be icing against Hartford. Was hoping whoever was over there on the wing was just going to dart up the ice. They actually stayed where they were when the defenseman pinched down. Pesci to Hughes, save from Evo. Hasn't been tested a lot tonight. I just wanted to slip that onto the stick of Pat. Pass was a little bit too much. Hughes whiffed on the shot. Pat is just all over him. Lazar turned and fired. Now that's up to Hugh on the far wing. Hugh has burned his man. Front of the net. Got hit. It's in on Markstrom, and he covers up again. Doesn't get ruled a shot.
More than half the period left to play. 5-1 is where we sit to this point.
McGee, face-off win again. He's been outstanding on those today. Turbo Yoda with a shot that got tipped by McGee. Qatar was in a box. Some good passing for the Devils. Gives them a chance. Nice play defensively. Forced that shot wide. And now we've got Turbo Yoda up on a rush again. Taking it to the front of the net. And he is so bad at stick handling, as you'd expect. But I just can't do anything. Whenever I see 68 up on the rush, I just need to not pass to him. Even if it risks potentially losing the puck. Hamilton, cross-ice Cotter, and now Foote, who had an angle around Ingvar, still with Foote. Hamilton just tried to throw it to the front of the net, and now here is Lucas. Gonna move in. Oh, it just floated wide. Didn't even really take a shot there, but that was nearly goal number 3 for Lucas. Foote moves in. Ash is back defensively. No idea how any of this happened. That's a good pass down low. New Jersey's probably going to score. Never mind. Ash is open. Good pass. Got around. Ash moves in. Scores. How that pass got through, I'm not sure. Goal number 6. About halfway through this third. It just appears that even though the Devils have racked up some shots now, it is not going to really matter in this one. This is going to be an out-and-out domination. Well, Mudcats franchise didn't go all that well, but we've scored a goal here in Whalers here tonight for you. On shot number 40 for Hartford. Thank you, Dave Heinrich. Not really sure why you got in the way there. Rock trying to break in. Hasn't been involved in the offense much today, but tried to get in on net there. Hughes got in the way just a little bit. I mean, Mudcats didn't go horribly. Pass went wide. Nemec in the front. That shot missed the net. Still only 13 shots on the game for the Devils. That's picked up by Scott. No friends around the boards. Pass back. Larry Bird evades the hit. Now Bird, front of the net. Backhand save Markstrom. Shot number 41. Bird. That hit a Devil's stick. No, I've seen all the Rocks here today. They are out here. They're just on the wrong lines because if I remember correctly, the last time we simulated anything, we did get a couple of injuries. So it kind of reset the lines. And it's been a little while since we've been here in Hartford, and I kind of forgot about it. 43 shots to 13. I almost feel bad. This game was 1-0 New Jersey. Pat, good pass. Turbo Yoda, it just goes wide after Markstrom took about 98% off that thing. Turbo Yoda just tried to slip it through. Dude, what in the fuck just happened with Andre Palat? How on earth did he get this through? What? I mean, he just wound up in backskate just to get laid out. I mean, I gotta go take another look at that. I feel like we need a slow motion look, but then we also need a full speed look. So the puck's on Turbo Yoda's stick. Picked up, he gets hit, but then he's just backskating, and he somehow just flung a backhand shot. I don't know how that shot had anything on it at all, given that Lucas's stick is right there. It probably went through his stick, to be honest. No, it didn't. Just kind of hooked it around. Devo tried to make a stick save on that, even though it was going to go wide. And then dove on it when it bounced off the boards. But, yeah, this was goofy. Turbo Yoda to the middle. Palat. The kind of thing that happens that usually comes back to bite you when EA is trying to get the other team back in the game. Hughes shot, saved by Evo again. And I'll tell you this, it's not going to be a great day for Evo's save percentage. Oh. That didn't look like the biggest hit in the world, but Turbo Yoda just stood somebody up. LeBeau into the zone, waiting for some help. There's just not any to be found. Intercepted. 4 minutes to go in this one. Oh, Evo, another save. Lucas from in behind. That'll be played to LeBeau. Cross ice, Gandalf Gray, just about in full stride. Gray turns. I was looking for Lucas. Eventually, we find him. Oh, my God. Here's Ingvar, front of the net, save Markstrom. That is not exactly the shot you'd expect from a guy that's got 2 goals in this game. Devils with it in behind. I have no idea how they still have this. Back pass off the boards. It's intercepted by Rock, but then he loses it. Tatar. Hamilton waited. Shot wide. Oh, big hit from Ingvar, but the puck is underneath the dead body, and we know how this normally goes. McGee makes it through. Long one up to Rock. I don't know how that's not interference, but it is not icing. And I don't think we had time for a line change on that. Cotter moves in. Nice play. Over to Bird. Nice pass. Larry Bird in on goal. Larry Bird will score his 14th. Rub it in just a little bit more on the New Jersey Devils. A game they led 1-0. They scored on their first shot of the day. And it has been all Hartford since. Shots were like 4-1 when they scored their first and so far only goal this game. And now time is really winding down. Under a minute for them to get a second. Well, this is kind of what we were talking about before this game, is New Jersey's going to go to a really unfortunate power play. It's going to be an interesting look at this. The extendo stick trip. That poke check happened before the pass was made, by the way. I was trying to poke it off the stick that was right in front of me. When the puck moves, so do the stick. Sauce couldn't win the face-off. Hamilton, Hughes, good passing, but blocked. Turbo Yoda is up ice. Here comes Turbo Yoda again. He got... I have no idea how he got poked, and that wasn't a trip, but it moves Jesper Bratt over to Hughes. One of the Hughes. Shot and saved. Pad around the boards. Turbo Yoda's got it. Fulton Reed. Pressure here from the Devils. Reed with a move. Don't really need to be taking any more shots. Reed pushed down. Puck bounces off his skate. 15 seconds to go. And the Boo Birds rain down. Reed to Turbo Yoda. Shot and save. As the Devils, after the 7th goal, did finally make a goalie change. Allen getting a little bit of time in net here in this one. I mean, you lose by 6 on your home ice. You do kind of deserve to get booed. Did I see that right? I feel like we need to go take a look at this after the game. I may have just seen the ref have a green visor, or maybe it was the reflection off of Squids. I have no idea. But New Jersey really just never showed up here in this one. I mean, 1-0. When shots were 4-1, they scored early. And then they hardly had the puck for about a full 2 periods. I want to say they had 7 shots at the end of 2 periods. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But it was somewhere in that vicinity. They did up the shot total a little bit there in the 3rd, but that is one of a very few out-and-out domination games I can say that I've had in NHL 25. Usually something happens. First period, second period, third period, something happens. That didn't happen today. 7-1 final.